The Great War, starting in the summer of 1914, changed the world forever, with millions of lives lost and old empires crumbling. New countries emerged on the map. Understanding the causes of this war is crucial. It was like a giant complex puzzle where many different problems came together. These pieces had been building up for years, and folks at the time felt these tensions. Learning about these causes helps us understand how wars can begin. Many choices, big and small, led to this war. Leaders made decisions they thought were right, but those decisions led to disaster. Nationalism made countries proud and suspicious. Imperialism made them compete for land. Militarism built up huge ready armies, and alliances promised to drag nations into fights. Then, one spark lit the whole thing up. Nationalism was a very strong feeling back then. It meant people loved their own country deeply, believing their nation was the best. This feeling grew stronger in many places. Across Europe, flags waved with great passion, and people sang patriotic songs with loud voices. But you know, this strong national pride could be dangerous. It made countries compete fiercely with each other, each wanting to show its strength. It created suspicion between different peoples, and made peaceful solutions harder to find. In some parts of Europe, like the Balkans, many smaller groups wanted their own nations. Serbia was one such nation, wanting to unite Serbs, creating much unrest and many problems. Germany was a new and powerful country, unified not long before, and it wanted more respect on the world stage. Nationalism fueled these strong desires, making compromise very difficult for leaders. Imperialism was another major cause of the war. Big, powerful countries took control of smaller, weaker lands, often far away, in Africa, Asia, and the Pacific. The powerful countries wanted more resources and new markets to sell their goods. Great European powers raced each other to claim colonies all over the globe. Britain had the largest empire of all, with the saying that the sun never set on it. Germany, being newer to this game of empires, felt it deserved its own place in the sun. This competition created much jealousy and fear. The scramble for colonies led to many arguments, with countries nearly going to war over distant lands. Imperialism increased the chances of a big war, bringing powerful nations into conflict. They clashed in far corners of the world, and these clashes built up more distrust. The world felt smaller, and tensions grew higher. Section 4. Armies and pacts, preparing for conflict. Militarism was also a very important factor. It meant building up large armies and navies. Countries believed military strength was key. Generals and military leaders became very influential. They had a big say in government decisions. Their plans often involved using force. Nations spent enormous amounts of money on new weapons and warships. Germany started to build a powerful navy. Britain, an island nation, saw this as a threat. So, an arms race began between them. Each country tried to have more ships and better guns than the others. Alliances were another critical part of the picture. Countries formed groups or teams for protection. They made promises to help each other. Two main alliance blocks emerged in Europe: the Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy, and the Triple Entente, France, Russia, and Great Britain. These alliances were supposed to keep peace but had the opposite effect. They made a small conflict spread quickly, like a line of dominoes falling. A local problem could become a huge war. Section 5. The fatal shot: how one act ignited the world. The immediate trigger for the war was an assassination. Archduke Franz Ferdinand was the man killed. He was the heir to the throne of Austria-Hungary. In June 1914, he visited Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia. Bosnia was a region controlled by Austria-Hungary. Many Serbs lived there and resented Austrian rule. A small group of Serbian nationalists planned the attack. They wanted Bosnia to be free from Austria-Hungary and join with Serbia. On June 28, 1914, their plan succeeded. A young man named Gavrilo Princip fired his gun. He shot and killed Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie. Austria-Hungary was furious and blamed Serbia. They believed the Serbian government helped the killers. They sent Serbia a list of harsh demands, called an ultimatum. Serbia agreed to most demands, but not all. This was not enough for Austria-Hungary. So, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia on July 28, 1914. This declaration started the chain reaction. Russia was allied with Serbia, so it prepared its army. Germany was allied with Austria-Hungary. Germany told Russia to stop, but Russia did not. So, Germany declared war on Russia and then on France, Russia's ally. Germany invaded Belgium to reach France quickly. Britain, allied with France and honoring Belgian neutrality, declared war on Germany. The Great War had begun, a devastating conflict born from nationalism, imperialism, militarism, alliances, and finally a single fatal shot.